Yeah, which D player doesn't? You know what I'm saying?
What Corrin player doesn't?
True.
It's just never great. But we're gonna hop right into this, and we'll see how the old notes that you had mentioned before are gonna actually help Anthony here.
Yeah. It's just a classic case of a veteran versus a new guy. Anthony kind of new into the top player Luma rank scene, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's trying to make a move pretty early on. This is a matchup that in theory Diddy Kong wins pretty comfortably, and he's showing us that right away, making really good moves, 106% off the rip. Anthony hasn't gotten a hit in yet. It's going to be an uppy though.
Able to get the climb hazard out of shield, but unfortunately it's not going to lead to too much, and a charge down smash. Interesting choice, but it doesn't really matter because Anthony is in hell of a position right now.
Yeah. Deep waters there for Anthony, and he could not swim back up. No life jacket was found. And Rivers does a lot of down smash, I've noticed. Not a lot of Diddy Kongs use that move as often as he does.
It took me a second to realize that was down smash. Because I don't think I've ever seen a Diddy Kong use that move before.
He doesn't use it too much, or Diddy Kongs don't use it too much, but Rivers has actually been using it quite a bit. I've seen it once or twice per set at the very least. And Anthony so far struggling to find a life preserver.
Yeah, this is something that's going to be a little hard, but I mean, we've got banana in hand, so you know that's always special. Oh,
good idea. It was there.
Yeah, it was
got the trip, and right away Anthony showing some proficiency with using banana himself. That was a great bait. He knew that Rivers would want to float towards it and pick up the banana. Got the limit right in time and cleaned up the stock with it.
I love the banana combos.
Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. Some Z drops. He's moving with it pretty well. Anthony knows what he's doing with that nanner.
Yeah, good stuff. I mean, I love, like I said earlier, just watching people use items against the item characters. Always fantastic stuff, and also terrifying.
Yeah,
because,
Anthony's movement is looking really consistent with it, surprisingly so.
Got limit on deck. Hopefully we don't have to use it to get back.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, that banana was placed perfectly, too. He was just barely not able to grab ledge.
Yeah. And there's an up smash. It's not going to kill just yet. Too low a percent, but I mean, still tough waters.
Yeah, that's the only reason I could think that Rivers would use down smash as much as he does, to try and not stale the moves that will actually kill later. You know what I mean? Get on a decent amount of damage, charge up and attack, and not stale your moves that are actually going to be killing.
Hey, no, that makes sense to me. I mean, definitely something that's great to think about. Something that I don't. Oh, you're still fine because you got limit, but still in a bad spot if you're Anthony.
I actually like using it to recover there at 188%. You'll do anything to hold on to the stock.
Yeah.
And banana into up tilt is going to get it done there. But Anthony was able to bring it back to a very close game if he can clean up the stock.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why, at least now, this doesn't feel like a fun matchup for Cloud.
Yeah, that banana covers space extremely effectively. Off stage is obviously not fun.
And then pinning down Diddy already is challenging.
Yeah, and that is exactly why offstage cannot be fun. Limit was on deck, it was there fast enough, but Anthony couldn't make it back. Yeah. And that's just the offstage game that Diddy Kong can play. You can just burn resources that Cloud has very slowly and take those stocks.
Good stuff to Rivers, able to take that first game. I mean, we're seeing a lot of good stuff from Anthony, though, so it's not too far out of his reach. I can see it right there, but it's just Rivers is doing such a good job controlling space and just not letting Anthony breathe. Yeah,
it's been the space coverage that has kind of defined this matchup forever. You know, Cloud is his strongest attribute is that massive sword. He can space it out so effectively, and Diddy Kong can just zone break that so effectively with the monkey flip, with the banana. He's a very well-equipped character for fighting what Cloud has, and so far it's going very well as another great opening for Rivers, tax on 57%.
And we might see even more of that as Rivers, started that first game completely untouched. And almost the same here. We've only got 8% and still thoroughly in the driver's seat. It's
the same story. Anthony just hasn't been able to come out swinging. But I have seen him make some crazy set comebacks, go down pretty rough in 2 games. So he is not a stranger to adapting in this type of scenario.
So we'll see. Limit on deck here. He's still on blue, but unable to get the blade beam. And Rivers is continuing on this tear. Ooh, the parry.
Catches it on the regrab. There's just about no way a Cloud is going to make it back in that scenario. Again, just clinical edge guarding from Rivers. Really good stuff.
I mean, even if he had thrown out a hitbox there, if Rivers had thrown out a hitbox there, it was death, and so forcing him lower so that he can't actually make it back with the up B, it's just tough.
Yeah, there's a lot of times where as Diddy Kong, you can kind of just look at Cloud off stage and say down. And there's not much you can do about it. The options are very limited. That up B out of the corner is going to get caught. He tries to stall it and not land to maybe bait out a bad punish. but regardless, Rivers plays very patiently, very well. 2 up airs in a row for Anthony, though. Puts on some damage, and still very much in this game. The idea of the up smash was there, but just did not connect, and the limit side B is going to get it done. Only 54%, not the worst lead here for Rivers.
Yeah, I was able to actually catch Rivers in the middle of his like platform movement there with the monkey flip and the B reverse and whatnot. So good stuff to Anthony keeping his cool and able to actually get that limit.
And Anthony wavering slightly on his execution so far. The banana's getting dropped every now and then, can't pick it up. He's letting limits rip in a way that he wouldn't normally do. So I do expect to see him settle in a little bit more as that side B connects. Trips on the banana though. Rivers surges forward, gets a grab in the corner. Limit on deck, so this isn't going to be a stock loss just yet, but you do have to burn your limit. And maybe it is going to be a stock loss. Lost the jump, but a great air dodge. He has his jump back. Great side B to stall. Air dodge back to the ledge. Great recovery.
Yeah, but I mean, you're on ledge against Diddy Kong, and even if you're making it back, how do you get off the ledge?
Yeah, it's been textbook stuff from Rivers overall. That last one, he kind of faltered a little bit, but still keeping it pretty close as Anthony, despite the consistency coming through from Rivers. Anthony's going to try and push forward here. The up tilt going to connect, but not send far enough as Anthony keeps himself alive here.
Just barely. It's hard to say where this is going to go here because they're both at 2%. And never mind, that's exactly where this is going to go. We're going to catch a back air to the face in the middle of a limit up B.
That was a fantastic reaction from Rivers. Yeah. Anthony is like on the back foot, trying to get out of dodge as soon as he can. I'm just going to let the limit rip, and then Rivers covers it so effectively with that back air. Great stuff.
Yeah, it's just textbook right here. But able to get a dash attack center stage to steal at that stock. So let's see if we can make some more big plays coming out from Anthony here.
Yeah, and hey, despite what we've been talking about with Rivers' general proficiency and solid play, Anthony has kept himself very much within this game and actually had the lead for a moment there. So we'll see if he can do it. Ooh, early jump catch. Get back to ledge, though. A nice grab from Rivers. He keeps finding those ledge grabs off neutral. Get a very good pressure with that. Now way off stage, the F smash going to connect. The early up B doesn't get it done. You don't have a jump, Anthony. Can he make it back? Yes, he can. Great spacing.
Just barely making it back there, though, and Rivers is a shark in the water right now, ready for everything. Ooh. Man, Anthony needs to make a good play, like just a really solid play here. Is able to get the banana into a grab. How are you getting off ledge here? Fantastic back air. Wait a minute.
It's a solid play indeed. Early limit yet again. He ledge trumps with the up B and back air. Not quite going to take the stock, but Anthony is fishing right now. He's off stage. The up smash clanks. Oh, Rivers lives to fight another day.
Just barely. This is where Anthony can really make his mark there. Oh, no, the banana tripping him out of the grab.
Wow, very unfortunate. Rivers pulls it out, gets it done with the down tilt up smash. Anthony was looking like a shark in the water, just chasing down his prey for a moment, and Rivers was just barely able to get out of it.
Yeah, that's a tough way to go. I mean, we still got a game, but that's painful. That's painful.
Yeah, that's a hard way to lose one. But that's got to feel really good for Anthony. You kept it really close. You lost in a way that's like, those happen. You know what I mean?
You gotta shake it off. You gotta have a short-term memory when it comes to those kind of things. It's like, all right, it happens, all right? Mm-hmm. We're playing Ultimate, all right? Sometimes you die in the corniest ways possible.
Yeah.
Well, at least with the barrels.
Yeah, you can't linger on it too long. And another just early lead for Rivers. Anthony has not been able to come out swinging. I love the side B, but it gets buried. Rivers is just on top of every option. Nice damage to respond for Anthony as limits on deck. He's being a little bit more patient with it. This is what you tend to see from Anthony, saving it, using the movement buffs that it provides.
Yeah, but we're just barely missing the grab there. Unable to get too much off of it. Rivers is just keeping it going, man. I mean, so much pressure. No banana. That's off stage, buddy. I love the little shrug. It's adorable.
It's so quirky. Very, very similar to like the Wario looking for bike. It like gives me the same vibes. I want to see some Diddy's use that for like mid combo taunting, like that one BD Bean clip. You know what I'm talking about? I love that clip. Yeah, but a big lead already for Rivers. Anthony with a mountain ahead of him, trying to put an end to this 3-0 pattern that we've run into, but not working out so far.
Yeah, it's been hard, man. He's fighting really hard for this. I mean, every fight has been, just kind of tooth and nail. So we're going to see what he can do, but gets the grab off the monkey flip, and now you're off stage against Diddy. What do you do?
And I do think that Anthony has been an early lead away from winning any one of these games. but it's just the good plays don't fall in the right timing. It's just not working out for him. As down throw into up air gets it done for Rivers, really good stuff.
Yeah, we gotta. I really need Anthony to keep his composure here. All right, you're still in this. All right, it's not over just yet. But I mean, we're letting up smashes rip center stage. You gotta cool it.
That forward is going to connect, falling down from the platform. Rivers putting on such tremendous pressure. The up smash isn't going to connect. Anthony unable to cool it, as you say. The Z drop falling off stage. I like the pressure though from Anthony, putting on some solid stuff. Runs up, catches the banana, puts it in between, says, "Come and get me." He drops the glove, and Rivers picks it right back up. Nice back air though.
Yeah, we're sitting off stage against Cloud. You're on ledge, so a good back air could spell this, but unfortunate for Anthony, that is just a slip and a grab.
Dude. Just frames away over and over for Anthony. Finally gets that dash attack to get it done. But now a mountain ahead of him. Anthony has a big comeback to make, and even if he does, he's got 2 more games ahead of him.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but I can see it in him. He's, like you said earlier, he's been just one early lead away from taking some of these games. So as long as he can keep his composure, whoa, fantastic reaction.
Great awareness there from Anthony, knowing the banana's coming up. Just F smashed this into the banana though. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that was a misinput. Trying to roll away the banana in his hand. Anthony's been using it pretty well, but now Diddy Kong is just surging. So many quick options, so hard for Cloud to deal with. Sometimes you got a pop gun.
Ooh, fantastic. Held onto the banana until he got all the way back to ledge and is able to get that limit cross slash. That's the creativity we're looking for, but it might be a little too late if he's not careful.
Yeah, and Anthony getting a little bit antsy for these kill options. The up smashes are coming in spades, and Rivers has been punishing them pretty consistently. Banana on deck, though, as Rivers tries to work his way back onto the stage.
Yeah, able to grab the banana, is unable to actually capitalize off of it, though. There's an up tilt, not going to kill just yet, but it's looking scary.
That's a great forward air from Anthony to put Rivers off stage. Burn a few options, ledge trump pressure. Just jumping around. The back air doesn't get it done. Neither does the F tilt. Again, just frames away for Rivers. He hangs on by a thread. Tony chasing out, trying to give himself a chance in this set by taking the stock.
Ooh, able to get an F tilt. All right, you've got banana in hand. You've charged limit. You got the mobility. Can we make something work with it? And
no. No, cannot. Unfortunate timing there, but Anthony with a decent showing in a comfortable enough 3-0 from Rivers.
Yeah, had to put in some work for it though. Those games were a lot closer, so really good stuff from Anthony. It's tough, man.
Yeah, that's the type of set, especially when it happens in winners, that just motivates you to want to run back.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? You lose that, you had your options, you were doing your stuff, and it was working out pretty effectively, especially that false kill screen on game 2.
Exactly.
It's like, man, that could have hit, I could have had game 5. You want that run back really bad if you're Anthony, so he is going to go down into loser's bracket.